All right, I've got the Limey bike back in the shop. It had a few idiosyncrasies, shall we say, and it came back. Let's see, what have I done so far? I did a little bit of hand machining on this knurl here, knurled cable adapter, and it no longer pops out. I think it was popping out and jamming the cable, causing the bike to over rev. But it's real. I did a little filing and a cleaning and a cleaning and a filing and I don't know what all, and it seems to be working pretty good. Now I'm going to change the tilt of this a little bit so that it comes down farther, because right now it's within a hair's breadth of interfering with the brake lever, and you don't want that. You want as much brake as possible. So I'm going to rotate it down just a little bit. Let's see, what else have I done successfully so far? Battery's on the charger, but it's not going to come back. It was deader than a doornail. Put a load test on it, and it just went thunk. So I have a new battery ordered. It'll be here Monday. I did change the wiring for the battery charger to bring it around and bring it directly to the battery. So these are your battery connections, positive and negative. It's going to go directly to the battery terminals, so there's no confusion as to whether or not it's actually hooked up. Okay, and everything else is all bundled up and ready to go. I'll do some testing tomorrow with my shop battery. That should be just fine. Did I do anything else? What else could I have done? Let's see. On the list, throttle sticks, change the battery. Oh, we checked on the oil. That's still up in the air. I've asked two experts how much oil should there be in the sump on a 1972 bike versus 73.45. And then we'll check the charge wire ground. So I did that, did that, I think, and I have this out asking experts. And now, since I've got like 2,000 experts out there, let's talk about the sump on a 72 Commando versus a 73.45. It's a different sump. And I've heard that it holds more oil while running and stays in the sump once you stop the bike, not drain down, but just oil that, quote, lives in the sump all the time. On this bike is more than on the later bikes. On the later bikes, 73.45, I regularly get exactly 8 ounces of oil out of the sump when I dump the sump. This bike, we got 16 ounces of oil out of the sump. And matter of fact, it's sitting right here. That's 16 ounces of oil right there. That came out of the sump on this bike after it had sat for about 3 days. Now, it has the AMR anti-drain down mod, of which I have never seen one fail. So I don't think it's drain down. Now we're going to find out, because I have a full tank of oil. It's all hooked up. The sump is closed and the sump is empty because we just emptied it. So over the next 2 or 3 days, I'm just going to let the bike sit and see if any oil accumulates in the sump, which would tell us, yes, the AMR mod is not working properly, or no, there won't be any, which means the AMR mod is working properly. So that's a test that's in process. In the meantime, if any of you guys out there know for a fact, as in having it seen written down somewhere, how much oil should remain in the sump of a bike that's been run regularly when you dump the sump? 72, how many ounces? 73.45, how many ounces do you know for an absolute fact does the 72 hold more than the later models? I think it does, but mine's an opinion based on what we've done so far today. So anybody out there know for a fact, as in, here he goes, as in, I worked at the factory and we only yabba dabba dabba, or there's a manual somewhere of which I couldn't find that actually tells you how much oil stays in the sump on a bike that's running normally. So, not my buddy says, not my buddy's second cousin, next door neighbor's girlfriend's boyfriend says, that doesn't do us any good. So that'd be a big help if anybody knows for sure. Just let me know, okay? I appreciate it. And in the meantime, I'm calling it a day. It is 5 o'clock in the evening, and my puppy dog says it's time to feed me. So I'm going in the house, feed my puppy, and turn on the news. Later, guys. That's the way it is here on Griswold Road.